The development of a vaccine takes a lot of time, often years. Not only should each vaccine protect every time, but it must also be safe. Making a vaccine is a complicated process that is performed by a group of specialists from various disciplines such as research and development, also known as R&D, production, quality, registration, and marketing. Top-level teamwork. The story begins with an animal such as a chicken, pig, cow, dog, cat, horse, or fish. Suppose we want to protect this pig and his entire herd on this farm against a particular respiratory disease. Would we be able to make a vaccine against this disease? During the feasibility phase, the first phase of the development process, a rough sketch of the vaccine is created. The team examines whether the vaccine is viable. Can it be technically made, and does it have added value? In other words, does this vaccine help the farmer solve a problem with his pigs? The team writes a research proposal. When they receive the green light, phase 2 begins, the pre-development. Now the real work begins, as many questions are waiting for an answer and a lot of choices have to be made. How should the vaccine be administered? Via an injection, spray, or via the drinking water? What is the vaccination schedule? Under what circumstances should you keep a vaccine? As much as is possible, information is collected in all of these areas, including perspective from the customer, and the team meets regularly to discuss. If all goes well, at the end of this phase, the prototype of the vaccine is ready for use. In this case, an injection that is administered to each piglet during weaning. Phase 3. Development, or the real development phase, where multiple disciplines are involved. The making of a vaccine is a biological process, and this must be done very accurately. Vaccines are made from bacteria and/or viruses, and each type requires a specific method and treatment. Therefore, the role of our quality department is very crucial. Once a vaccine is developed, several experiments are conducted to examine if the vaccine really works and whether it is safe and stable. These experiments are carried out in accordance with regulatory directives. First, we test in a laboratory under controlled conditions. Later, we start field trials with pigs on the farm. Then comes another crucial phase, registration. All the information from the development process and the results of each experiment are collected and discussed during several sessions with all internal parties. Actually, this is an ongoing process which is started early in the development phase by the registration team. All data are eventually combined into one big file and submitted to the registration authorities. These government authorities examine the file to the letter very carefully and sometimes ask for more information or clarification of something in the file. It is up to the team to provide an appropriate answer. Once successful, the license for the vaccine is officially released, and it can finally, after all these years, be sold and used. Now, enough vaccine must be made to sell. Here, the manufacturing people get started. But the question is, how much exactly? This is where supply chain comes into action. They coordinate the anticipated market demand and supply, our production, as close as possible to develop a sales forecast. It is important to understand the market conditions and customer needs. While the vaccine is being developed, the marketing team and others work on the face of the vaccine. What is the name? What package are we going to make, and what is the logo? Will it resonate with customers? What is the science behind the product, and is customer training needed? How are we going to offer it to the customer? What websites do we make and what brochures are needed? When all of the results are satisfactory, the production is completed, the promotional materials are developed, and the vaccine is approved with a final quality check. The vaccine is now ready for the customer. The sales organization has already started planning. Our MSD animal health representatives and technical advisors go into the field to promote the vaccine, often aided by veterinarians and specialists who have been part of the vaccine clinical trials during development. Do we meet all expectations? How excited are vets and farmers about the new vaccine? Actually, we know what the outcome will be. Because of the passionate work from all of us and the years of experience in vaccine technology at MSD Animal Health, we are convinced this vaccine will be a success. But the vaccinated pigs are the best evidence, because they can all breathe a sigh of relief again.